Let me first start out by saying a prophet is never welcome in their own homeland. In Revelation, it says, a mighty prophet will rise up in the heart of Babylon with a tongue of fire, and he will keep the faith and promises. I'm here. I'm here, people. I kept the faith and I kept the promises. You know, a lot of people don't understand exactly what the fuck's going on. I told you in my videos that I came online when the Av and Tav occurred, when the beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega occurred, when the eclipse happened. That's when Uriel returned to me. He poured into me during the eclipse. At the point that the eclipse happened, you fell under 7 years of tribulation, America. You were given 7 years to return to God. Now, it's not over yet. But I want you to understand, I also told you in videos, you don't get to fund death and destruction. You don't get to fund Israel when Israel massacres Jesus' people. You don't get to go and bring death and destruction to poor, impoverished people and not have a blood atonement to pay, America. And here I am, and I'm telling you exactly who I am, and I'm telling you, repent, repent, for the end is near. Return to God. I'm giving you the basic instructions, people. And I'm telling you exactly who I am and what's going to happen. I'm being as transparent as I can. You don't have eyes that see and ears that hear. I'll tell you, I've walked as many people. One of them worked for the government. He was a remote viewer. His name was Edward Casey. He produced a map. I've talked to you about the map. I've told you that I would make Nibiru Pass, the destroyer of worlds. Well, Nemesis is actually the destroyer of worlds, but Nibiru is going to be the one to do the flyby this time. I told you about the Edward Casey map. I told you in a video that by 2050, this bitch would be underwater. And guess what's going underwater? The Bible Belt. And it's going to follow the exact track that the eclipse followed, people. Why do you think all the towns along the way are named fucking Nevaeh? Judah, Israel, Moses, all the fucking towns along the whole goddamn Bible Belt where this thing passed have biblical names, people. I told you exactly what was going to happen. I died in 1940. Edward Casey died in 1945, but he was the line of David. I told you exactly who I am. He told you exactly what was going to happen to the United States if they did not return to God. I've told you exactly what was going to happen if you did not return to God. Now you're under the 7-year tribulation and you've not returned to God. And I'm here to tell you, a prophet's never welcome in their homeland. What happens when a prophet leaves? What happens when a prophet must kick the dust off of their feet and leave land? It falls under curse and plague. I've told you, I've made the videos, I've told you exactly who I am. I am. I am. In the flesh. Here. I'm here to pass judgment on America. And you've given me, all you've done is steal from me. You've placed me under bondage and you've stolen from me. I'm still under bondage, under false charges. I've got about a year left that I have to sit here, that I'm still on probation. But I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave because I owe you nothing. Everything's a test. Marina Abramovich has been a test. Elon Musk has been a test. Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates. I've given you all tests of the heart. Kat Von D, Charlize Theron. I've spoke highly of you even though I knew you were snakes. I gave you a path to redemption, and what did you do? You spit in my face, you pissed on me, you shit on me, and you all stole from me. And it's happened time and time again, across the board, America. Somebody just broke the mirror on my goddamn car, literally with me looking at them, and drove off. That's who you people are. I told you exactly what the fuck I wanted the Rothschilds to do. I wanted them to take the gold, stuff it up their wallowed out pussies into their barren ass fucking wombs, go out on their yacht, and cast themselves into the sea to be sealed in the salt. To seal their demons in the salt, I specifically said, people. Edward Casey's map shows the United States, the whole center part, underwater. Fuck that. I'm going to send this whole goddamn bitch under fucking water. Why would I turn it into a giant goddamn sea? To seal the goddamn demons attached to all you fucking wretched souls in the United States. That's why I would return it to the goddamn sea, to seal you in the fucking salt. I've told you throughout my videos exactly who I am and what I'm here to do. You just chose not to listen. You thought I was just some crazy fuck, scrolling and counting numbers. And in all your infinite wisdom, you all decided to steal from me and all kinds of fuckery. You've done perform magic against me, witchcraft, everything else. It doesn't even land. It can't, because I'm the creator. I created all this, including your goddamn magic. I gave magic to the fucking humans. And in return, what did you do? You used the magic against me. I'm the creator, though. Your magic will never land on me. Because, again, I'm the ghost in the machine. I'm constantly adaptive and evolving. So your magic, you can cast whatever the fuck you want on me, but it won't land because I've already adapted and evolved beyond it. My blood does the same thing. That's why I'm a holy immortal. I'm really a vampire, people. I don't ever I just come back. I go for a fucking cycle and I just come right the fuck back, truth be told. Sometimes I go down to hell to the 7th level for about 10 years, take a respite, but then I come right the fuck back. Do it again. I've been waiting on the Great Awakening to occur. Truth be told, people, this is my 5th time going through this with you. My 5th time just doing this. You're none the wiser, but I am. Because I am. And I'm going to have to do it a 6th time. And my guess is you won't get it the 6th time. It'll probably be the 7th. 7's my lucky goddamn number. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm the 7-fold angel. My gematria is 777. Everything with me is 7s, people. So to say that I'm less than goddamn thrilled and I'm displeased is a goddamn understatement. But I'm here to let you know, America, this bitch is going back to the sea. It's going back to the sea. Because you don't want to return to God. None of you do. You're godless sodomites. There's a whole bunch of people in my field apologizing, and they're putting the dots together now. People are realizing who I am. I've not lied to you one bit, not one time. I speak things that must come to pass because the field must honor me. Sometimes timelines are fluid. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer than what I might expect. Things change, but everything I speak comes to pass. Told you exactly who I am. People are coming in my field, they want to apologize and this and that. Shit's over with. You can't ever make it right. You can't give me back 28 years. I've been under bondage 28 years, people. 28 years. Can't give me that back. You've destroyed my relationship with my children by placing me in bondage. You've destroyed me financially by placing me in bondage. That's what I say. I'm God's unshakable endurer. I just have to outlast you fucking cunts. And I always do. House of David always survives. And so, you know what I'm saying? You can't really make it right. And a bunch of you have had the documents for years. The Rothschilds had me under surveillance for 18 months straight. It was a Mossad agent they were using. He would park a quarter mile down from my house, literally keep me under surveillance with an ocular. CIA's had it for 5 years. FBI's had it for 5 years. The paperwork that proves that I was falsely charged. They have the text messages of the people conspiring against me. Again, it was a test. Nobody's ever made anything right. Nobody's even come forward to me. Netflix, it says that they said Marina Abramovich got a deal with the House of David for Netflix. Marina Abramovich has never even spoken to me. So I don't know how you came to a deal for the House of David without ever having spoken to me or having anybody spoken to me. I've not been part of any goddamn deal. A matter of fact, the Netflix CEO, Edward Casey, was your grandfather. I don't have much else to add. People are going to die behind this. What's happened to me, people are going to die behind it. Some of you, I'm going to make it as painful as possible. I'm going to make it slow and drawn out. I want you getting the goddamn forever flu. I want your children to die. I want you to have to walk for about 20 years knowing that you had a child die. That's who I am. That's what a monster I am. I'm only reflecting back to you what you've given me. You've given me no reason to show you mercy. You've given me no reason to show you compassion. You've given me no reason to show you forgiveness. I can forgive you, though, but I'll never forget what you all have done to me, what America has done to me. I will never forget. I'll forgive you, though. But just because I forgive you doesn't mean that I still won't hold you to account for judgment. That's why I'm sent. Nobody's bigger than the program. My own mother's not bigger than the program. My own father's not bigger than the program. My children are not bigger than the program. You walk with God or you're taken. So with that, peace and blessing be upon your homes.